Welcome Aries to your July new moon reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this period. Aries, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This new moon will be taking place on the 5th of July, and it is in Cancer. Now the new moon energy represents new beginnings, fresh starts, and the beginning of new cycles. When the new moon is in Cancer, the emphasis is on emotions, intuition, your home life, and nurturing. It's a time to connect with your higher self, look at what areas of your life might need healing, and it's a good time for self-care, listening to your intuition, and that deep, wise wisdom within you. Remember, we will feel the new moon energy a week before and a week after the new moon date. I'm going to start off over here with Work Through Your Fears, new moon in Scorpio, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we're just going to see now what this new moon in Scorpio energy is for Aries, please. And we have the Hierophant and the Fool. Aries, I'm going to take one more card here for you. I just want to get some deeper insight as to what this is for you. The World. So you've got 3 major arcana cards coming out. So we know, my dear Aries, that what we are seeing here is a very big message for you. Aries, what I'm seeing here for you is actually very positive. And the only thing that might get in your way, my dear Aries, is you. And that is why we have this message, Work Through Your Fears. There is something coming in here, Aries, that's asking you to get out of your comfort zone, to do something different, to do something that's probably a little bit scary, but it's got this energy of taking a leap into the unknown. It could be, my dear Aries, of putting yourself out there in terms of dating again, of joining a new activity group where you know nobody. It could be, my dear Aries, that you've been dreaming of relocating to a new town or a new city and you holding yourself back because you're afraid you might be lonely, you don't know people there. What happens if you don't make new friends? It could be anything, Aries, that's coming up over the new moon period where you're going to get an opportunity to step outside your comfort zone. With the Hierophant coming in here, my dear Aries, this new start is meant for you. Hierophant is telling us very beautifully that this is part of your journey. It doesn't mean that it's cast in stone, doesn't mean that you have to do this forever, but it means that this is something you should embark on now. It's going to be very good for you, body, mind and soul. So there's something here, my dear Aries, that you have to experience. The world tells us, my dear Aries, that by taking this new chance, you are able to close off a certain cycle of your life. And that can also be quite frightening. Even though you might not be exceptionally happy in your job or exceptionally happy in your town or in your neighborhood, the thought of moving on sometimes is very frightening, and Aries, this is completely understandable. But what we are seeing here is when you have the courage to close off a cycle, you are now going to be entering into something brand new. You walk through the gateway into this new experience. So, my dear Aries, you have to look now at where you could be holding yourself back. Where's the fear coming from? Is it a fear of failure? Is it a fear of being alone? Is it a fear of what other people might say? Look at it, address it, and do whatever you can, my dear Aries, to push through it. Remember, this is something Spirit wants for you. Spirit is saying, come on now, Aries, you can do this. These fears you are having now are holding you back from your future, are holding you back from new experiences, new people, new opportunities. You don't know what's waiting for you once you take that leap. So please take this, my dear Aries, in an area where it might resonate with you. But that is a very positive and a very big message coming through for you. Now let us move on and see what magic is all about, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this magic energy is for Aries, please. And we have the Page of Cups and the Tower. Now Aries, the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Aries, over this new moon period, you are going to be hearing some kind of news, and I do believe that it is connected to this new start that we saw coming in for you. Now, this, my dear Aries, is the energy of hearing that you've got the new job, hearing that you've got the new apartment. It could be the energy of somebody you really like asking you out on a date. It could be the energy, my dear Aries, of you being offered a job abroad and you have to leave in a very short amount of time. The Tower is telling me, my dear Aries, that there is great possibility that when this news comes in, it's going to be quite shocking for you. It's very unexpected, and it might give you this energy of your world being turned upside down. But let us remember the energy that this is sitting under. It's the energy of magic. The energy of all you need is belief to bring in a manifestation. So we now understand, my dear Aries, that what is happening over here, even though you might be incredibly fearful of it, deep inside, I do believe you've called this in. You've wanted it. If somebody asks you out on a date and you haven't been dating for ages, of course it's going to be overwhelming. If you get a job offer or your boss gives you a promotion and your responsibility increases twofold, it is very frightening and overwhelming. But, my dearest Aries, there is an essence of magic behind it. And the essence of magic is, this is something that I do believe you initiated and put out there. And I think our Tower is the energy of seeing the possibility of this manifestation now coming in. And as you can imagine, if you now have to pack up and relocate to another country, it's going to turn your world upside down. If you're starting a new job, or you're getting a promotion, or you're moving, these are good energies, but they are disruptive energies because it pushes us right outside of our comfort zone. Nothing is familiar. Everything is new, my dear Aries. Once you are over the shock of it, the disbelief that this is actually happening for you, I do believe that the essence of magic will come in. The energy of, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this has just happened for me. Did I just get that offer? Did that person just ask me out? Did I just get that increase? So just keep in the back of your mind that you might get a big shock. But it's something good, my dear Aries. It's something you have been calling in. It's something you've wanted. And the magnitude of it is going to be quite breathtaking. Don't let your fear hold you back from the magic. This, my dear Aries, is meant for you. This tower you will be able to manage. It's just going to be a moment in time. Lightning is just a flash in the pan. It doesn't continue endlessly for days. You will feel it for a short period of time. And once you've sat with it and you've integrated it, my dear Aries, this is going to be such an incredibly exciting new moon for you. Let us move on now and see what the fixed moon energy, hold your vision, is all about, and I will just pull your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this fixed moon energy is for Aries, please. And you have 5 of Swords and the Sun. Aries, you have one cohesive message coming out. This energy, hold your vision, is the vision I was speaking about over here with our magic energy. Something you've dreamt of, something you've prayed for the longest time. And what we are seeing here, my dear Aries, that you have actually fought for this. It hasn't been the easiest road to get to this point. There's been a lot of ups and downs. 5 of Swords tells me there were days, my dear Aries, you thought, yes, I'm going to get it, I'm going to win. And then the next day you felt that you took 2 steps back. But what I love to see with the 5 of Swords energy is, my dear Aries, no matter what you have been through or what you might still be going through, you have not given up. And by you holding onto your vision, Spirit is coming in and rewarding you now with seeing an actual magical manifestation. Aries, when we go through a struggle to get to our goal, something quite strange can happen. We can get used to the struggle. So we are so in the energy of fighting for our dream that the actual dream, the actual vision, slips to the side and we just focus on the fight and the struggle. This is why hold your vision is coming out, because sometimes the actual work for the dream overtakes the dream. However, my dear Aries, I do feel that this is coming to an end. As you can see in this particular card, we've got this young chap holding up the swords with a very happy look on his face, giving us the energy that he has won the battle, he has succeeded. And with that, we have the ultimate confirmation coming out with the Sun. The Sun tells me, my dearest Aries, that after the shock, after the overwhelm, once everything has settled, this manifestation is leading you to a point in your life where you perhaps have only just dreamt of. And for many of my Aries, I don't even believe that you have even dreamt it could be this good. The Sun is all about happiness, positivity, inspiration, and that deep, deep sheer joy. Aries, out of all your cards, Hierophant, World, the Fool, the Tower, and the Sun are all major arcana. As I said to you in the beginning, when we get the majority of our cards being major arcana, it tells us this is a big message. This is a message you need to take on board. This is a message where you need to give some thought to what this new start, this new opportunity is for you. Where could you be holding yourself back, my dear Aries? Because this is something that Spirit wants for you. This, my dear Aries, I do believe has been put up out into the spiritual realm for some time. You might have put it on the back burner while you focused on striving for it, but once it's up there and it has that manifestation energy about it, it just grows and grows, and now it's coming in. Please be prepared for that message. And remember, the overwhelm is just going to be a quick flash. Before long, you're going to settle into the energy of the manifestation and you're on your way to the Sun. What a lovely and exciting new moon coming in, my dear Aries. Right, let us move on and see what your spirit animal message is for the new moon period. So we want to see now what Aries spirit animal would like to share, please. And you have got number 33, Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. Aries, your lucky numbers are 33 and 31. So the numbers 3 and 1. Any combination or variation of these numbers, please consider very auspicious. The horse is your spirit animal, so wherever the horse comes up, this too is a blessed sign. With the number 33 coming out, it's another big sign for us that this message is very big, very strong, and very significant. There is great possibility, my dear Aries, that what comes through here can have a very big impact on your life. Your message is, freedom is yours. As soon as you work through your fears and you say yes to whatever this is, my dearest Aries, the freedom to live and experience your manifestation is going to be such a thrilling and liberating experience. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful and meaningful new moon period, and I am sending you all so much love.